What's up, Sooner fans? Welcome back to the Sooner Surge as OU has just put it on Iowa State 50-20 in a game that was close early. OU realized some things, went on a 29-0 run, and ended this thing in a closing out fashion as they get ready for next week. Big matchup, OU Texas. College game day will be there. It's official. But before we get to that, make sure you have subscribed to the Sooner Surge. We appreciate all of our subs, our followers, and if you're not a part of it, you need to join up, enable them notifications, like and comment. We're here to talk about three key takeaways from tonight's dominant 50-20 win. Another win where OU does what they're supposed to do: cover the spread.
Yeah, and I think with just Oklahoma's ability to cover the spread speaks to the defense, and that transitions right into my first takeaway, which is that how the defense has been able to respond from adversity in back-to-back weeks, not just last week, but this week as well, because they got off to a bad start early in the game. And if this was, for example, if this was last year's defense or if this was previous year's defense, they're folding on a tent and they're going to give up 45 to 50 points. But tonight they were able to strap down. They gave up 20 points in Iowa State offense that was not very good. And actually in the second half, they only gave up 82 total yards on 28 plays, and they did not give up a score in the last 39 minutes of the game, which is incredible. So I think their ability to just really strap up and just really start to play this fundamentally sound ball that we've seen them play all year is what stood out to me.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, the defense tonight was just we hadn't seen it all year. The big plays, and that was the problem with tonight. It was just big play after big play they were allowing there early, and then they settled in and made the plays they needed to. My takeaway is a couple of things, but it's offensively. Okay, Dylan Gabriel is playing at a different level this year, and I don't think you can argue that. I mean, what he's done this year. I mean, we haven't seen Iowa State hasn't allowed a 300-yard passer since November of 2021. Okay, it's like 19 straight games. Dylan Gabriel threw for almost 400 today, almost 300 in the first half. What OU has going right now with him, and guys, I know there was a lot of people that bashed Jeff Levy about his play calling different times last year, whatever. Jeremy, I think you were one of them. But once again, they use multiple formations all the time. Dylan Gabriel is spreading the ball around. 10 different guys caught passes this week, 9 last week. He had the interception tonight, but I don't really think that was a whole lot on him. It looked like there's miscommunication. He's throwing the ball up for his guys to make plays. Tonight, I mean, they had one overthrow, I think, to Farouk on the deep ball, but other than that, he's giving his guys chances, and those receivers are making plays. Best receiving core OU's had in a long time. But Dylan Gabriel, the way he ran the ball tonight, they're doing runs that are made for him, and he's running the ball really well. And the biggest difference in Dylan Gabriel, in my opinion, other than the play, is his attitude. And you saw it tonight, a little bit of jabbering to the guy that he knocked down on the run, a little bit of jabbering to the guy that he cut back on the run. I like that swag from DG. I like it. I love it. I like some more of it. I mean, I love it a lot. And just keep it coming, DG. He's playing tough. He's playing very leading of the – I mean, he's leading the offense really well. And that's going to be, to me, you look at Texas this week, that's the game. That's the biggest part of the game is how DG plays. If he has a great game, I think OU wins next week.
And the thing that got me so freaking fired up was whenever Dylan Gabriel ran through the linebacker, guys.
Oh,
I mean, he lowered the shoulder and hit the boom on him. Like, I'm talking like he pretty much cleared him out of the way and said
and he wasn't the only one lowering the boom. Drake Stoops did too in the fourth quarter. He had a little lower down, jarred the guy's helmet loose. Are you freaking kidding me?
He jarred him about 5 yards back too.
My key takeaway, guys, is I'll just say this. This team's different. They're different.
Point blank.
They're different in a lot of ways, but they're different. As Jackson said, they responded differently when the game was close early, and maybe it shouldn't have been. They're different in the amount of leaders that are on this team. Part of it is they've gotten older guys from the portal. Okay. They're different in the fact that when it was 21-20, I don't know if you guys saw, but DG put some dudes in there that hadn't been playing early in the game. Now, he's got depth, guys. He's been saying this. He's been preaching this. Every staff member's been preaching this. This isn't a shock that's new to our system here. It maybe is for us as OU fans because they haven't had it, but we've been preached to all summer long about the competitive depth, and it's showing. They're able to rotate guys in. Never would this team have been able to increase their defensive efficiency and allow less yards in the second half last year. Wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
David Guebu would have been on oxygen somewhere trying to breathe. It wouldn't have happened. And they're able to this year to rotate guys in. And I just think this team is different. They're also different because they're 5-0 heading into the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, and you're right. It is a different team. I will say tonight was not a perfect game. Tonight there was some errors. There was a lot of errors defensively early on. But and the offensive line, they still got to get better on run blocking. The pass protection has been pretty good, really good all year. But the run blocking again tonight, they need to get a little more nasty. And they're going to have to do that to be more physical when they go up against Texas this week. But guys, they're 5-0. They're going against an undefeated Texas team this week. I mean, let the build-up start right now. I'm all in for it. Game day will be there. Let's go. It's going to be a great week.
Yeah, and I think, what is it, like the first time since 2011 or 2013 since both teams are undefeated? I don't remember exactly. I could be wrong on that, but it's been like 10 plus years. And obviously, as Jeremy said, college game day is going to be there. And so really things like it's the anticipation, the hype is there. It's going to be an exciting game.
That's right. And we are 7 days away from the Red River rivalry, 11 a.m. kick, like always. The tradition continues, and hopefully it'll be a lot different than last year. If you aren't a part of what's happening on the Sooner Surge, there's many steps to do, but they're not difficult. One, click the subscribe button. That's all you got to do. It's right there. Click it, okay? Be a part of the Sooner Surge family, a place where we're not charging anything. We're here for the free content, to drop it, to listen to our viewers. You guys, in order for us to listen, you got to give questions. You got to have comments. So drop them in the chat so that we can have those interactions with you, our viewers. And last, we do have supers turned on. Drop us a super, a thanks. Tell us how we're doing. Give us a rating. We appreciate you guys, and we are excited for this week. We got a lot coming your way, and you don't want to miss it. Till next time, boys. Boomer.
Boomer.